Hi, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. I'm joined in studio now by Jeff Chartier. Jeff is Director with CES Synergies Incorporated. CESX is their stock symbol. Jeff, good to see you again.
It's great to see you again too, Don.
Well, now, you folks have been very busy making lots of news. I caught a couple of your press releases. You've had some new contracts. Can you fill us in?
Yeah, sure. Well, previously, last time I was on the show, we talked about the, cleaning up and doing the demo work over in Daytona, which that job, we were very, very happy to accomplish that within the time frame that we had. And that was a job that we're very proud of. I mean, the company, they had about 32 different bids that they were going against. And since CES has the longevity and has that management team that we've been talking about, they actually got the job done in the time frame that they needed it, and did very well over there in Daytona. Now we're doing a very large contract up in the Detroit area for about $3.5 million in change. And Al Clyde, the owner of the company, is up there hands-on doing the job up there, and we have to finish that job within a 90-day period. And we're working on some other very large bids right now as well presently.
Well, you're talking about some marquee jobs. Daytona, of course, we're talking about the Daytona Speedway.
Yes, that's correct.
And I know that you're, in the process of completing a job for Cape Canaveral down in Florida. But you talk about competitive bidding, and you say that you outbid 32 other companies.
Yes.
How competitive is the space? I mean, when you think of 32 bids that somebody has to look at, and you guys emerge from that crowd, that's got to be very satisfactory.
Well, it is, and it all comes down to, no matter whether the company would be public or private. Mm-hmm. I think the most important key element to running a successful company for almost 3 decades now is really the management team. And I see this management team, they are number one in this industry as far as I'm concerned, the management team that they have, mm-hmm. with all the experience that they have. And that was my key focus on this company coming out of the gate here into the public arena.
Now, you mentioned something that kind of caught my ear when you talked about we have to finish this job in this time frame. We did finish this job in that time frame. Your longevity and your reputation of getting jobs completed on time, that's got to be so important to the people who are seeking bids.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, they're looking at histories of company, and I'm sure that they check on resumes and check backgrounds of different companies. There's a lot of bonding issues that are involved mm-hmm. with this as well. And also, nobody wants to get hurt on the job. Right. You have to have a really good track record in all these different segments. And on top of also the different compliance issues that come into play that we talked about previously. And that's why we have a full-time in-house compliance officer that works with the company to make sure that all these environmental issues are taken on head-on and up to date and up to speed of what the regulations are.
Now, in addition to securing new contracts, completing jobs on time, let's talk a little bit about the stock. I know that the company is undertaking an effort to move up to the NASDAQ. How's that effort going?
Well, that's going great. We went through a boot camp last month, which was a lot of fun. We were on the floor of the exchange and met everybody down there. They're very, very excited to work with us. So we're going to be finishing that application this quarter coming up. Mm-hmm. And then we're very excited to get uplisted onto the next level of the marketplace, which would be NASDAQ.
Now, does the company have any expectations from that move? I mean, I know there's a lot of effort, expense, and time that goes into getting onto the NASDAQ. What are your expectations once you're there?
Well, our expectations are, first of all, a lot of institutions wanted to jump into bed with us. Reason being, we're almost 3 decades old as mm-hmm. a profitable company, mm-hmm. which is kind of rare in this market space that we're in right now. So, we have some people that are lined up that would love to be part of the company. Once we do get uplisted, that will happen. As far as we're coming out with our earnings next quarter, which mm-hmm. will be the 3rd quarter, and we're right in line from being very positive as we were the 2nd quarter this year, and that will continue to grow. We have some great things on the horizon for the company as far as acquisitions and also expanding our footprint in the Southeast as well.
Well, you have 3 of the ingredients people look for in a company: longevity, profitability, and reputation.
Right.
Once again, the company is CES Synergies Incorporated. Their stock symbol CESX. Jeff, thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Don. It's a pleasure always being on your show.